Welcome back, guys, to the adventures of Lynx-O the Night Cat. We are once again in the world of Skyrim. We're continuing the companion's quest line, and today we're looking for yet another piece of Wuthrad, the ceremonial weapon of, or maybe not ceremonial, the actual weapon of the founding member of the companions. I can't remember his name. Oh, lost knife hideout discovered, and this is what we're looking for. Beehive. We're not looking for the beehive. I just noticed this. I don't recall seeing a beehive before. Is that the first time I've ever seen a beehive? I don't know. See how easily I get distracted? But we are here at Lost Knife Hideout. Here's the quest we're on. Retrieval. Ayla has heard the Silver Hand are holding a fragment of Wuthrad at Lost Knife Hideout. I'm going to retrieve it. Simple enough. I expect to fight some werewolf haters. The Werewolf Haters Guild in here, and just for fun, to mix it up, since I've been using the axe for several episodes, I think today I'm going to use the bow a little bit. Okay, here we go. So far we have a cave. Never seen anything like this before. Is there going to be a troll in here? Oh, looks like we have some silver hand jerks. I could do some backstabbage. I haven't done a backstab in a while. Let's do a backstab. Let's get biscuits and gravy out. Let's return to our stealthy roots. I like to explore.
You don't think I could do it? Wasn't our last catch a cave bear? Yeah, why? Take down that one with your bare hands too. Troll's blood, was he a tough one? Sure. But I've got the key to the saber cage. Look. What's that supposed to prove? Get back on patrol.
Let's see which direction he goes. As I was saying before they started talking, I like to experiment with different play styles. It's one of the things I like so much about Elder Scrolls is it lets you do a little bit of everything without having to start with a totally new character. You can be kind of a jack of all trades, but still be good in the long run. You can kind of do everything. It's what I like to do. I like to do everything. I definitely want to backstab this guy. Did he turn around? Yes. And if I could isolate them enough, I'd do 2 backstabs. But we've been doing the two-handed attack for a little while. Sometimes I like to do magic, but mostly, at least in Elder Scrolls games, I like to be stealthy, use thieving tactics. It's kind of funny because Elder Scrolls is basically the only game I'm like that. In most games, I almost always go for the magic character. Let's just go for it.
Is someone there?
No, nobody here. Did you see me? Yeah, you saw me. Okay, we'll just get you with these. Apparently you don't have a lot of hit points, a lot of hit pitches. Okay, he's dead. These must be low-level guys if I can just rape them with my daggers like that. Usually I have to switch to something better. The daggers are normally up against appropriate level guys anyway. Oh, no, I don't want those. Ooh, lost knife, cage key, I'll take that. Usually the daggers are only good. Okay, no, I don't want to equip those. I want to store those on this guy. All of them. And then we'll equip those back. Okay. Yeah, normally they're only good for the backstab bonus multiplier thingy. Okay, we got Fortify and Restore. Yeah, most games I tend to play magic-based characters. I like to play glass cannons in almost everything. With only a few exceptions, and this is one of them, and I'm not exactly sure why. It's possible just because when I the first Elder Scrolls game I played was Morrowind, and I picked the Kajit, and the Kajit is pretty well suited for thieving. So maybe it's just a habit I got into. I'm not really sure. See if we can get up on this guy. The other guy saw us. Yeah, we're gonna backstab this guy hard. He did. Dumb orc. Dumb orc. Silver great sword, especially effective against nothing, 'cause you're dead. There's a little diving board there into the water. Or maybe if they want to make people walk the plank, matey. Oh. Uh-oh. Does he know we're here? Does he see us or not? Resisted paralyzed, but he didn't resist his death. And they have pretty bad gear, which is why I'm killing them so easily. I mean, the backstab. Ooh, words and... No, don't pick it up. Read it. Words and philosophy. Apparently I've already read that. And a dwarven bow. Dwarven arrow. Wasn't I going to use my bow? This is how easily I get distracted. I was going to use my bow. Here, let's use a bow at least once. Then I saw those guys and I just wanted to backstab the hell out of them. Sneak attack, 3 times damage. Yeah, their gear is not very good. I could probably just rush right through here, swinging my battle axe like crazy. We'll avoid the trap. And this does mean that we end up going through slower, sneaking through the whole way. And I'll probably go back to the blitzkrieg style. Oh, is this the trap that I just evaded? All these rocks? But every once in a while, it's fun to do it like this. Oh, we've got some lookouts here. This guy's about to die. You're dead too. Okay, so we need to go through there. I need to backtrack a little bit. We left a guy behind. Oh, I knocked that guy off the, right off the ledge. Can't loot him, which is probably doesn't matter because. Oh no, he's probably down there if I wanted to. But his gear is probably not very good anyway. It's probably not worth my time. And so the first Elder Scrolls game I played was Morrowind. I've never played Dagger. Oh, hi. Never played Daggerfall. Go investigate your friend. Never played Daggerfall. I kind of would like to. I did play Arena, actually. No, now that I think about it, let me take that back. Morrowind was not the first Elder Scrolls game I played. The first game I played was Arena, the first Elder Scrolls. But at the time, I didn't... I don't even know if it was called the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena, or if it was just Arena, and they sort of added the Elder Scrolls title later. But I did play Arena a little bit, and I didn't connect the dots that it was an Elder Scrolls game until much later, until after I'd been playing Morrowind for some time. So I didn't have much memory of it. But the first game I really played was Morrowind. Played that to death. Did basically everything there is to do in that game with one character. Lost Knife Hideout. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so
Like the boss is at it again.
that character I used.
Why? What's he doing now?
He's on one of his drunk rants again. Except this time he's challenging everyone to a duel over in the hose. We've got him locked in there now, but he's still challenging anyone that looks crooked at him.
Someone should let that cat loose. That'd shut him up real quick.
Hey, don't say that too loud. You don't want it getting back to him.
Typo, T-O-O loud.
But they never wait.
Okay, yeah, that the character I played Morrowind with was the first incarnation of Lynx-O the Night Cat, or at least the great grandfather of this Lynx-O was the Nerevarine.
Disarmed.
Okay, so we got these two guys there. We got a lady there. If I kill any one of them, at least one of them will raise an alarm. And I have to go through there to... There's somebody there. We can just kill this person. They're dead. Let's see if anybody investigates that. So if I want to kill this person, I need to make sure the others can't see me when I do it. See, now the eye isn't totally open. I can run away and... Oh, no, we don't want to leave the area, though. They'll forget about me in a second because that's just the way the AI works. I didn't write it like that, but Yeah, must be my imagination. You guys are so dumb.
Is someone there?
No, nobody's here. Oh crap. Okay, here we go. Oh, they still don't know I'm here. Which way you looking, buddy? I think that... Ooh, Dragon Mode arrows. Yeah, give me those back. Mud Crab Chitin! Silver Sword. I haven't run into a mud crab in some time. Lockpick, I guess I'll take. And I get the, I get requests to play Morrowind pretty frequently. And that is quite unlikely to happen, because when I play one of these games, I mean, I really play it. I play it a lot. I've been playing Skyrim for like 2 years now. And I've already done everything there is to do in Morrowind. I don't know if I want to invest the time it would take to really get the most out of that game. But I have seen some of these really interesting sort of update projects to update the graphics, and Silver Ruby Ring, nice. Soul Gem 3, not bad, not bad. To update the graphics and look of Morrowind, which does make it look quite pretty. And I'm wondering if there is a combat update to Morrowind, because the combat was probably the one big weak point of Morrowind, without question. The combat in Skyrim is much better. How Orsinium passed to the Orcs. The year was 3E, Third Era, 399, and standing on a mountainside overlooking a vast tract of land between the lands of Menevia and Wayrest was a great and learned judge, an arbitrator and magistrate impartial to his submission to the law. You have a very... Okay, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm kind of interested in that book. The title really snagged me. That's how to appropriately title a work of literature. All right, and I want to... Whoops. I want to pickpocket her before I do anything. Let's... Where's my... What am I looking for here? You know, I used to have gloves of pickpocketing. I may have dropped them. I must have dropped them in storage at my house to reduce my overall equip load, because I was like the stuff I was carrying around had just gotten too heavy. I used to have those, but maybe we won't need it. Restore health. Aha. Okay. Sayonara, sucker. Yep. Dark Brotherhood killed leader. Okay. Yeah, combat was definitely the low point. Well, it was one of two low points in Morrowind, but I got so sucked into the game, the bad combat didn't even matter in the end. What the heck happened here? Oh. Skooma Kajit? Skooma Kajit? I will take that. That is like catnip to a Kajit. It's basically, it's like heroin. It's the Elder Scrolls version of heroin. And I've wanted to become a skooma junkie just for fun. I have kind of a large stockpile of it. I may do that eventually, just to be silly. But the combat was kind of weak in Morrowind. The other thing that sucked was the the journal. Wolf Queen Volume 2. I've definitely... Well, we'll take that anyway. Azir Trajazeri. I don't recognize that one. Maybe that's something I actually haven't read. The quest journal in Morrowind was terrible. I think it maybe got an update in one of the expansions, either Blood Moon or Tribunal. I don't quite remember now. But basically, the quest journal was a journal, like a literal journal. where every time you would encounter someone, it wasn't like this where you could just quickly scroll between the quests you had picked up. It was like a book where every time you got some kind of information from someone, sometimes it wasn't even related to a quest. It would just go in this journal and it would go page after page after page by the date of the day you got it. So right now we're in, well, I can't look at this. Ooh. I can't look at the time right now because of the enemies. But it would go by date. And in order to find information on the quest you were trying to do, you would have to go back in your journal to the day you found that information, which could be super frustrating sometimes. Okay, let's get out of their visual range and do a little crouch, uncrouch, or uncrouch, crouch. See them lose me there? They all ran that way. Oh, they're gonna see me. Damn it. Oh no, they didn't! Oh, I'm too good at the sneak to sneak. Now I'm stuck. Oh great. Jumpy jump out of there.
Hello?
No, you don't see me. You don't see me. Alright, let's have at him. Look at them looking the other way like they still don't know I'm here. What is going on with these guys? Is my sneaking not good? I don't understand what's going on here. Silverhand, all dead. What was I just talking about? I sort of lost my train of thought. Oh no, wait, give me that arrow back. That's what I... These arrows are kind of expensive, so I should try to recover them. Jug of milk. Oh yeah, the quest journal. Yeah, the quest journal was bad. It was really bad. Although there are probably mods that I could download to update that. I haven't really looked into it. Lost knife cage key. I think I already got that off one of the guards. Fragment of... Ooh, look at that one. That guy's not happy. Flawless ruby, glass sword, gold, necklace of wielding. Ooh, one-handed attacks do 20% more damage. That's pretty damn good. What am I wearing? I normally wear the Peerless Deft Hands to make pickpocketing a little more easy. But if I need just straight up damage boost at any point, I can definitely use that. Next time I have to fight like 30 Draugr Deathlords or whatever they're called in a row. So we have that. Okay, so return to Ayla. Ayla. Is everyone dead? I think everyone's probably dead. Let's check over here. Yeah, okay, I think everyone's dead. Let's go ahead and look around. That's open. They said they left someone in a cage that was taunting everyone and trying to pick fights and stuff, so I want to look for that before we leave. This is kind of interesting. Oh, look at this. Little hidden chest down here. Oh! Oh! Oh, man. Oh, that would have been awesome if I had gotten the master lock that easily. But was not meant to be. Oh, okay. Come on. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. 3 tries. More or less. Circlet of oh my god. Bows do 35% more damage. I am just getting the good stuff here. Ebony gauntlets, very stylish. But not exactly endgame at this point. Corundum vein. Little shower, little... Maybe if I'm dirty, wash the blood off. Okay, that's cool. I want to look at that. Let's go to the weapons. So, right now, Eggs Benedict doing 144. And we've put this guy on. We've already got some buffing to our to our archery. We got 15% right there. And then we've got 24% there. And we got 24% right there. So this will add another... Oh no, never mind. It'll only add 11% more because we're already getting 24 from the dragon flesh helm. And we're going to be losing, if that has 126 armor, we're going to lose 126 armor. But, what's that do to Ex Benedict? 154. Yeah, I think I don't think it's as good as I once thought. Because it has no armor. Has no armor. And it doesn't look nearly as stylish either. I mean, look at this. I got horns. Okay, so we did all that. We still have to look over this way, which is probably where the exit is. They said there was some dude. Did they not? Oh no, we have to go out that way. But they said there was somebody picking fights. I heard them talking about that. Somebody was challenging them to duels. There was in a cage. How do I get over there? I mean, I could just jump. I know that. But I expected to find somebody in one of these cages. Are they dead? Did they kill them before I got here? Questions. Ooh. Apparently I stepped in some blood. There's a little gap in the fence there. I guess they... Oh, wait, never mind. Here we go, right here. So maybe he's in here. Oh, did I shoot him? Is this the guy I shot? No. Oh, the Silver Hand Leader was the guy. I was expecting it to be a werewolf for some reason. Elven Battle Axe, Cure Disease. So he had gone nuts and was challenging everyone to a duel. Okay. Oh, apparently he killed a cave bear while he was in here. So, not too bad, I guess. In the early part of the game, man, those cave bears were so scary. They were instant death. Okay, well, let's get out of here then. I think we're done. Let's head back to Whiterun. Oh, I guess we're not quite out yet. Let's do a little sneaky sneak. We're going to head back to... What is that town called? Whiterun. Yeah, that is Whiterun. Sometimes I get the names mixed up because they have similar sounds phonetically. Yeah, there's somebody else. Hey, lady. She dead. You know she dead. Any other lookouts? Oh, come on. Where's my arrow? That's all right. I can make more. Oh, I can make more arrows. I have plenty of dragon bones just sitting around. Which reminds me that people have told me a few times that when I went to make Elven Sword of Enervating, I'll take that. When I went to make my dragon bone weapons and armor several episodes ago, quite a while ago at this point, I noticed that the dragon bone bow or whatever it's called, or some of the weapons weren't as powerful as my Daedric weapons. And the reason for that was, I was informed in the comments, was that I think they're all dead at this point. Yeah, okay, so that should be everybody. The reason for that was because my armor buffs those weapon types, and the ones in my inventory were receiving the buffs, and the ones I was looking at in the crafting menu were not. So it made it seem like the Daedric stuff, which I was wearing, was better than the Dragonbone stuff, which I didn't have, which was only in the... oh my gosh. That looks uncomfortable. That I didn't have, was not receiving those buffs. So at some point, maybe in the next several episodes, I'm going to do some more smithing and make some more Dragonbone stuff, I think. Here we go. Okay, we're back in the White Run. Heading back to the companions. Running through the world. Running through the jungle. And we've got another piece of wood rod. And one thing I want to check is the... I want to check it on the wall to see if it shows our progress. Okay, here we go. We have to go downstairs into there. So this is Wuthrod right here. I didn't know what this was at first, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And it's the previous piece I found, I don't think it's in here. So I don't think it's been updated yet. Maybe it will. Let's check again after we turn this in. Okay, and she is over here. Around the corner. Oh, she's asleep. Okay. Wake up.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand?
I got the fragment.
Another piece of glory.
Yep.
Good work, Shield brother.
You got it. Yeah. All right. What's... Oh, 300 gold. Nice. Anything else? That's it, huh? Completed retrieval. What's the next target?
Good that you're so eager.
Yep.
I've caught wind that one of the brighter Silver Hand has been sniffing around the rift.
Oh.
If you can sneak into their camp and steal his plans, we'll have the advantage.
I see. Sneaking into his camp. That is right up my alley.
I hope the hunting goes well, brother. We've got the cowards on their heels.
Yes! Okay. Good. So, we will do that, but first I want to check...
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
Good. I don't care. I wanted to check the weapon here. It doesn't look like it's updating.
I see everything.
Okay, shut up.
Hear everything.
Okay, shut up.
And know
I don't
everything.
care. It's not updating. I wonder if it will at some point. I've gotten like 2 or 3 fragments at this point. Holgard's tail. Hey, heavy armor to 19. You can tell that's like probably the least used skill in my playthrough is heavy armor. I don't know if I've equipped some at all. Okay, so there's no red on that, so I can just take this. Elk hide? It's not that much gold anyway. Okay, so we just finished another quest. We have another quest to steal the plans from Treva's watch.
When the Empire surrendered to the Aldmeri Dominion, they shamed us all.
Yeah, I agree. And we will...
I've been running interference for you around here.
What?
I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign.
What
yet.
campaign? There's a campaign? Oh, okay. Intrigue. We will do that next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll continue helping out the companions. Maybe we'll become... Oh, we are a werewolf. I don't even know how to turn into a werewolf anymore. We'll have to look into that next time. Maybe we'll do some wolfy stuff instead of some catty stuff. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.